After my fiancé traveled back, things started going downhill for him. In that time, I attempted JAMB exam twice without success, so I decided to take a break because I realized that if I had spent the money I wasted on failed exams on myself, I wouldn't be mocked for wearing rags as clothes, like some people would say, particularly married men. Though I was unsure if I was wearing rags or if they were deliberately targeting me after I refused their advances for sex. I bought those clothes with my money, and I bought what my money can buy. They believed they could take advantage of my innocence to manipulate me into sleeping with them. But I remained resolute in my faith and did not compromise my values by engaging in relationships with those married men. As my fiance's situation worsened and learning that one of my roommates had ill intentions towards me, plus the spiritual attacks I had, we decided to make arrangements for me to move out of the house provided by the doctor who owned the hospital where I worked. I proposed staying with my uncle, who is my mother's younger sibling, in another state. I wrote and handed over my resignation letter to the doctor on 24th of January and informed him I would be stopping work on 31st. I told the spirits in my room after packing my belongings that I was leaving and they couldn't torment me anymore, that they should go and find someone else to hunt. I officially left the hospital on January 31st and arrived at my uncle's place on February 1st, 2019. 3 days after arriving at my uncle's house, I started school. During the second semester, things became more difficult, so I began searching for a job in order to enlighten the financial burden on my fiancé. I was able to find work, but my uncle disapproved because the work closes 10 to 12 a.m. in the midnight. He believed it was risky working such a distance late at night, but I was determined to do the work. So my uncle suggested that I discuss it with my fiancé first, which I was hesitant to do. But after discussing with him, he also disagreed, just like my uncle did. In November, I received a call from my fiancé, instructing me to prepare to travel to the village as his family was coming to meet mine. This occurred 10 months after I had moved out of the house rented to us by the doctor, and it made me realize that certain places can hinder your luck. Stay tuned.